Well, too much sugar could be making us sick. That's why the federal government has now been urging Americans in recent years to cut way back on that sugar intake. But it can be tough for the kids, especially this time of year, right? Joining us now with some tips from Children's Hospital clinical dietitian Shelly Spurry. And first of all, thanks a lot for coming in.
Sure, thanks for having me.
And this is a topic kids, parents, everybody deals with, really. But what are the things that we need to be thinking about? What is the harm of too much sugar?
Sure, so especially during the pandemic, always, but it's kind of the pandemic brought things to light. And so too much sugar, too much nutrition can lead to weight gain. It can lead to tooth decay, but it can lead to weight gain, which then could lead to insulin resistance and promote obesity, and then that could result in diabetes.
Yeah, and that is something I know, like type 2 and things like that. We're hearing about the increases, especially, and it's shocking. You think of maybe older, adults, but really children. We're starting to see more and more cases of that.
Children. So normally when we think about children having diabetes, we think type 1.
Right.
But now we're seeing more and more kids develop type 2, which is really concerning.
Yeah. So what do we do? Okay, as a parent, you're sitting there thinking, okay, we got M&Ms, we got all these things. What do we do to try to get them off that path and onto something a little bit more healthier?
Sure. So normally we kind of hit the low-hanging fruit is what we call it. And so we definitely change the way that we drink. So we say go water primarily, but diet drinks. Things with artificial sweeteners instead of regular sugar. Then we take a look at snacks. What are we snacking on? How much added sugar do we have in the diet? And can we reduce that and replace it with whole foods that have natural sugars but reduced added sugar?
Okay. And I know, too, you have to be careful, especially sometimes with drinks, certain drinks. They may say, okay, there's no sugar, but there may be something else in there that kind of tricks your body into craving sugar down the line, right?
Got it. I think that there may be a tie to artificial sweeteners and to still having sweet, but have it not be the thing that affects our blood sugar. I think there are more studies that are coming out about the tie between artificial sweeteners and appetite.
Right. And that's why you're saying to push that water.
Push that water.
That's right.
Yes.
Let's go to food labels, especially for the kids that can read now. It's important for parents to maybe sit down and say, okay, let's look at some of these boxes, the back of some of these wrappers for a moment.
Sure. So normally we say, okay, if we're choosing a food that has added sugar in it, really try hard to keep the sugars to single digits per serving. So that means less than 10 grams of sugar, of added sugar per serving. We kind of break it down into whoa, slow, and go. And that tells you kind of how frequent to have these foods. And so the go foods are things that are less than 5 grams of added sugar. And then the whoa foods are things that are 10 to 12 grams of added sugar. And then that's the slow. And then the whoa is less than 15.
Gotcha. Okay. So kind of break it down a little bit. It's hard, but it can be done. I appreciate it very much. Pass along some of that information for us. And by the way, I want to remind everybody, if you have a question about your child's health that you would like answered, email Lori Tucker at ltucker@wat.com, and then tune in to Channel 6 every Thursday at 4 o'clock to see if we answer any of your questions on the air. Again, thank you very much.